Hey everybody, I'm Tom LeBlanc, editor of Commercial Integrator here at InfoComm 2018. Right now I'm happy to be joined by Sam Page of HiBoost. So Sam, I think that the folks who are attending InfoComm 2018 and also a lot of the integrators out there probably don't know as much as they should about HiBoost, and we'll try to tackle that a little bit here, starting with your flagship product. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so our flagship product is the Home 10K. It's a cell phone signal booster. It's designed to cover up to 10,000 square feet. It's a consumer booster, so anybody can purchase this. They don't need a specific license or any special qualifications. They can install it themselves. It's a great product to have in a small office or a home, and I think customers will really be impressed by how much it improves their cell phone signal coverage. So we get a lot of people sometimes saying, when they get maybe 4 or 5 bars of signal outside of their home, inside their home they only have 1 bar or maybe even no coverage. So they install our product and they see, immediately inside their home 3, 4, 5 bars. And I think the way the industry's heading with the 5G technology coming out and people using their phones more for email, for work, for social media, it's going to be a really helpful thing to have.
So it's interesting to me because I feel like the cell signal category is one that's kind of on the table for integrators. Not as many integrators as probably should are taking advantage of that demand that you just described. So maybe can you talk a little bit specifically about what your offerings are specifically for integrators and installers?
Yeah, so we now have a commercial 20K and commercial 30K line of products for a little bit more heft, bigger square footage coverage, and you'll improve the signal quite a bit more. They're higher dB gain is what they are. And inside those, they also have some troubleshooting, some customer service issues that can be resolved a lot easier than our competitors. We have an LCD screen, we have remote monitoring, so these installers and integrators can really leverage our technology to help their customers and also create a great revenue stream for their business too. The remote monitoring thing is a big deal for us because a business that is relying on cell phone signal coverage in their building, they can have that constantly monitored and reported to, and if something were to happen, then that installer or integrator can come in and diagnose, fix it remotely, and really cut down a lot of that downtime that maybe some of our competitors would not be able to have.
So I'm really interested because one of the things you said at the beginning was that there's an opportunity to capitalize on how, basically communication has changed and people rely more on cell phones, and there's an opportunity to provide solutions for boosting those signals in the places where they work. So it's super important. There's demand there. But for you guys, that's now. Like, what's the future? How's that going to evolve, and how will that affect HiBoost?
That's another great question. I think as people just become more adapted to using their phones and working from remote locations, and just being more connected to their phone, I think you'll find that there's going to be a bigger demand for cell phone coverage, cell phone boosting capabilities, and then even as we roll out into newer technologies like 5G and some of the things that are getting out there with autonomous driving, and those things are going to run on some type of cell phone frequency, and potentially, and we want to be there for that. As HiBoost, as the brand, wants to be the product that services that technology, and we don't see ourselves necessarily as just a booster technology. We want to be there as a tech company and a leader when it comes to automation and artificial technology and some of the other big data type of things coming out.
All right. Well, Sam Page from HiBoost, thanks so much for talking to Commercial Integrator.
Appreciate it, Tom.